because I'm scared that they are going to see me as a liability and not an asset anymore. Or I am scared that they are going to see me as a problem in their life. Or I am scared that they are going to see me as something that they have to fix now. Hello. This is a hard video. I say that this video is hard because I have struggled with this, and I have known so many people who are younger than me who have struggled with this and who go through this every single day. And you know, when people come to me about their problems or about anything that they're going to, they always have this first, like, not always, but majority of people or some people have this first hesitation of, I don't want to tell you because I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to tell you because I'm scared of X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Like, I'm all ears. Like, let me know what's going on with you. And then it's still like, even when they have that reassurance that it is okay, there's still that, but I don't want to X, Y, and Z. I don't want to X, Y, and Z. And it's 10 out of 10 that those people actually never come back to tell me about anything. And they just kind of almost try to find somebody else or confide in somebody else or completely keep everything internal and build it up and actually make it worse for themselves. I was like this. I was a person who would be scared to keep telling the same people over and over again about my problems, which I still am, over and over again about my problems, because I'm scared that they are going to see me as a liability and not an asset anymore. Or I'm scared that they are going to see me as a problem in their life. Or I am scared that they're going to see me as something that they have to fix now, when in reality, I feel like I'm just as normal as everybody else. I feel like I am going through certain things that people my age don't go through, but that doesn't mean what I am saying or what I'm, it doesn't mean that it's not valid. And it doesn't mean that every time that I say it, the more I say it, it's not valid. It's not valid. And I've dealt with this, and there is a point where you have to put your big girl pants on. There is a point when you have to sell yourself. Am I going to keep letting this thing or whatever you're going through or whatever you're feeling, am I going to keep letting it cloud my mind, cloud my memory, keep letting me worry about life and about things and about X, Y, and Z? Am I going to keep letting this happen to me and just completely, am I going to let it control my life? And that is a big thing, because people have died to letting things control their life. People have died by depression. People have died by suicide. People have died by tumors. People have died by stress because of how much stress they have put on themselves, and of worrying, of thinking about what if, why me? People have died in questioning of themselves. And I don't want to be a statistic. I don't want to fucking be a number. And I'm sorry for my cussing. I don't want to let this thing control my everyday life, that I cannot find happiness in even reading anymore, or even going to the gym, or doing normal daily tasks that I used to do all the time. I can't find happiness anymore because I'm letting this one thing control my everyday everything. Why are you doing that? Why are you allowing it to cloud your mind and to cloud your memory? People have died from thinking too much. And I say this with, the greatest amount of respect. I say this because I think too much. Me and you are no different. I think too much. I have a lot going on. And it's so weird because when I don't have a lot going on, I feel like I'm not accomplishing enough. Why are we letting it cloud our mind? Why are we letting it cloud our memory? I think it's important for you to know that if somebody is in your life and they say that, hey, you can talk to me about whatever you want to talk about. If you have some type of hesitation to talk, then maybe something has happened in your life where you don't feel comfortable talking to someone. Maybe your parent has told you, I don't really care about what you say. I don't really care about your feelings. And maybe that childhood trauma has come into talking to even a therapist, and you can't even talk to your therapist about your problems. When your therapist doesn't barely even know you, then this is something that is an issue. It is something that you need to fix within yourself. It's, what do they call it? Like your inner child. You need to heal your inner child. Because somebody who loves you truly and deeply, if they truly and deeply love you, then it doesn't matter to them what you talk about. It doesn't matter to them. They actually probably want to hear what you have to say and want to hear something different, or want to hear what you are thinking about, because then that's one step closer to coming to a resolution. I promise you, they want to be there. Somebody who has been on both sides of the fence. I have been the person who has listened to people, and I have been the person who has been scared to talk to people. Being the person who has listened to people, I want to try to help as much as I can. So if we're going to sit there for hours talking about X, Y, and Z, then I'm going to listen. So if you truly trust that person, and that person truly loves you like they say they do, then they will listen, they will be there for you. And I know that there are other people in this world who don't have your best interests at heart, and who will probably try to play you and try to be mean or degrade, or use that as a weakness in their advance or in their advantage of whatever they're trying to do. They will use that, but that's your distinction that you have to find out if that person is with you or not. I promise you, snakes are easy to point out. Snakes in a garden are easy to point out. You can tell when someone doesn't really have, because you'll have like a little thing in the back of your head like, if you're hesitant, then maybe, or if they haven't ever gone to you about their problems, and it's only one-sided, so you need to make that distinction and know to confide in people that you trust in. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one.